Hello, this is Barry, and then you're watching Barry and the PI. You can see my waterfall is still not working. Is waiting on some part, I think. So Lily's still, she was on top of it one while ago. But I thought somebody asked how easy is it to find me the Filipina, and it's pretty easy. First, you got to get on an airplane and fly into Manila or Cebu or Clarkville, and then get off and start smiling. That'll always pique a Filipina's interest. You smiling at them, and you can see on the past couple of my videos. The one I did at the Owl Lake and Volcano, and there were two girls there at the food truck getting them their dinner, I guess, and one said, "Oh, you're very handsome," and I like my blue eyes. It's easy, guys. Just smile. And if you got any game, you can carry on more. It's pretty easy to meet. In Manila, you'll meet girls in department stores and 7-Elevens and just walking down the sidewalk. Just smile, say hello, and they know what hello means. And even if you're in the province, the same thing. You see a girl that you like, and smile at her and say hello. Or you can say "Kumusta ka," which is hello in Tagalog. Well, it's more than that, but yeah. And so it's pretty easy. Everywhere I've gone, I've met Filipinas that looked interested, but I'm not interested since I'm already married to one. And she would beat me up if I tried anything. Yeah, she could probably beat me up now at my age. See, but even if you're an older guy, a lot of Filipinos would like an older guy. You're more settled and know your way around with the women. You should. So that's you're going to meet beautiful young Filipinas. You can meet older Filipinas. I know when I first came here, I met a lady. She was staying in a hotel. One day, she was talking to the receptionist there, and I asked them, I got talking to her and them, and she said, "I'll show you around Manila." And so she was about 40 years old, had been a beauty contestant, and she married an English guy, and he took her to England with him, and he was a banker here in Manila with one of the big banks. I think it's a British bank, I think. Anyway, he married her, took her back to England, and then he stopped giving her any attention after a few kids, and she divorced him. So, but she was a nice looking lady, very friendly. And right here in Alfonso, I know one of my bankers, the banker manager at the small bank here. Uh, she's I think divorced now or getting divorced from her Filipino husband. He's been working in the U.S. And he's got him another girlfriend, and she's I'd say in her 30s, and but has two daughters. They're getting close to being teenagers. At least one of them is. I know she wouldn't mind meeting a foreign guy. I'm trying to get her to do an interview with me. So we'll see. Maybe that'll be a future video of mine. You can see it's sunny now and nice cool breeze. You can see by the plants behind me, it's pretty strong wind today. So it's nice and cool here. If some of you want to know about the SRRV visa, there's several different categories you can get. One I got was extended courtesy visa, and you only had to put down like 1,500 US. And I think there may be a qualification of either in the military, which I am, or some other category too. So some of them require you to put down $20,000, and that goes into a special account that you earn interest on. You can take the interest out, but it needs to stay in there until you leave for good. So there's different ways you can different ones you can try. I know there's one for us older guys too, but the one I got was perfect for me, and I only had to put down $1,500. So you can check on Steve's channel, Philippine Info. He talks a lot about it, and he has connections with a lady that processes SRRV visas. So he can give you information about that. I didn't have too much trouble getting in mine. I rented a condo for 3 months in Manila. So I had to go do all that processing of the SRRV, but Maida had to go and get her dual citizenship. And they both took about 3 months to get, so it's definitely worth getting if you can. If you qualify in a category like I did. So I think I got to renew mine this next month, or June or July, somewhere around there. So that's about it. I hope y'all went back and looked at my video on Pico de Loro. It's a really nice resort. I think my son-in-law is thinking about buying a condo there for their use on weekends. If you're a birder, like looking for live birds, uh, that's a great place to go. They've got lots of birds there. And of course, Maida's showing you how to cut up a jackfruit. And boy, she picked a really big one too. It's bigger than most watermelons that we have in the U.S. So check that out. And as I say, I'm just living the dream and enjoying my life here in the Philippines. And I hope you consider it and at least come by and visit me. I'm usually always here. Name of our property is Casa de Gecko. Reason why that is that when we moved in and bought this house, it didn't have any windows yet. And the screens were all had holes in them and stuff. And we moved in before it was completed, just so we could get out of Manila traffic and out of that condo. And so we lived here. And, at nighttime, there were these flying ants coming in, guto gumo, I think that's what they're called, ants. And they were just flying around, we'd turn the lights on, and they were all up there, and there'd be a leopard gecko. It's a pretty big gecko. It's white with red dots on it. And it was just feasting on those. So we bought a little zapper and put that in there, and finally got it. They lasted about 4 or 5 days in their mating season, and then they disappeared. So that's why we named it, because we had a lot of geckos here. Still do. So that's it. Y'all stay safe, take care, and take care of your pets, your family, your neighbors if you can. And I'll see you here again maybe tomorrow. I'll try them all.